Thank you for having me. My name is Lisa Neukkom, and I am an activity coach for Choose to Move. I also am a registered personal trainer and wellness coach as well. I am working on my designation as a yoga therapist. I've worked in the wellness industry for 30 plus years, both one-on-one and in a group setting, and with lots of different demographics and worn many different hats on my head. And probably for the last 10 or 15 years have done quite a bit of work with the older adult population, delivering Choose to Move, delivering Active Age, delivering a Gentle Fit program that I offer myself, as well as a one-on-one consultation process working with the older adults population. My family and I had just moved to Cranbrook, British Columbia, and this was back in 2014 when we moved there. And prior to that, I was beginning to work more and more with the older adult population. And actually, one of our community services in Cranbrook approached me in delivering Choose to Move. It was a new program at the time. At that point, it was a pilot project, and Cranbrook was chosen as one of the first communities to offer the program. And I happened to be there and kind of in that realm of that industry. And so since the inception of Choose to Move, so my recollection was it was 2015, 2016, that year that it started. And I've been delivering programs ever since, both in person as well as, thanks to COVID, virtual and transferring onto that online platform. Well, first of all, wholeheartedly, I believe in the objective of the program, in supporting people, specifically the older population, to find ways to move, find safe resources for themselves, and to build community. So I truly wholeheartedly just believe in the program itself. I think that the impact that the program has had on participants over the years that I've been able to witness and be a small part of that journey has really kept me coming back to it, and not just seeing that initial 3-month impact, but it's that long-term sustainable impact that it has. The principles that they adopt within the program carry on with them longer term, which is continuing to move, continuing to keep the importance of physical activity in their lives, as well as the community connections and reaching out to supports and having an idea as to where to go for that and feeling confident to be able to do that. And yeah, the people definitely. I mean, I love the connections that happen between myself and the participants that come into the program, not to mention the connections that happen between participants. That's where humans were meant to connect. And this provides a really, really kind of safe and comfortable environment to do so. And that's such an interesting question, because I think everybody's journey within this program is so individual, and successes are measured by their personal experiences. But I come back to one cycle that I delivered, and nobody in the group knew each other. There was no connections amongst the group to begin, and by the end of it, there was two ladies that just really had formed such an amazing friendship that was beyond the physical activity piece. They started off with, let's meet and we'll go for a walk, or let's meet, we'll go to a gym. But it became so much more than that. And it's been a few years now since I connected with them individually, but just that in itself was just pretty awesome. They were accomplishing their physical activity goals. They were feeling better as whole beings because of the connection and the health that was coming from that. And the friendship, probably one of my favorite stories. I can still picture their faces today, and they're just some sweet people. Well, I think Choose to Move provides a comfortable, relaxed, and safe platform for people to come together who are in the same boat, have similar stories, whether it's they've recently retired, whether they've recently widowed, whether they just want to improve their health and they don't know the safest way or how to go about doing it. And, being in this industry for as long as I have, and I think it's pretty well known, there's so much information out there in terms of what's the best way to do something and this is going to get you to this place. And I think Choose to Move just really provides a really safe and reputable platform for older adults to refer to and not only feel heard in their, what their needs are. Because I really value that evaluation piece. I think it's a significant part of our program, but we're providing those safe resources for these people. And that feels good as an activity coach to be able to say, hey, these are some really great resources for you, and giving them tools and agency in choosing things that fit for them, choosing things that they like to do, choosing things that will work for them in accomplishing the goals that they set out to within the program. I, as an activity coach, was a part of the Choose to Move Next Steps program, and I was really a fan of the idea of that and the concept of it, and bringing participants together kind of a more long term. And the nice part about it was also bringing participants from different cohorts together. So all across the province, from that first starting point of Choose to Move, and then moving on to an extended program. And I would love to see something like that, but some form of like alumni type thing where people have like a landing point for them to come back to and reconnect and continue to be provided with resources and education. And things are changing all the time, and we're recognized as that credible place to come for the information for older adults. So if it's a platform for them to continue to join into, to get a little bit of extra support, to reconnect with participants, to reconnect with an activity coach, to get more education, that I think that would be awesome.